to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
I was looking for state or county.
Yeah.
Because there's no way for me to avoid.
So you wouldn't have to work very hard.
Yeah, right. So I'm like the Ouroboros snake. My own tax dollars are feeding back.
Yeah. I'm just taking out what I put in for years.
Yeah, right. There was no way for me to avoid big industry with the skill set that I had.
Yeah.
That's just where.
Yeah.
And part of that was how I enjoy that kind of work, like the high availability, mission critical.
Oh, do you?
I haven't appreciated, like, it's all I know at this point for 20 something years.
Yeah.
There's
a trade-off.
Oh, absolutely.
I understand that, but there is a trade-off.
But I also think there were certainly there was no one that they pulled in to my team that didn't have a respect for the enterprise because it was so high strung.
Yeah.
Their work ethic may have given me extreme agitation, but they understood that what they were doing required them paying attention to be like I almost have like I need to pick a team that also at least gets that caliber, because I couldn't function in a place where people were like,
fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't really want to put in the overtime for that because something. Like, I would lose my shit.
I mean, personally for me, especially now that I'm 55, like the work-life balance thing is hugely important.
Yeah.
I've been very fortunate with that in the jobs that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
Just one job, which was a short stint for me,
I'm going to do this now,
where I felt like the work-life balance was off. And beyond that, I feel like I've been pretty lucky in that regard.
I had should you want it? If not, I'll drink yours.
I definitely want to try it, knowing what the other one tastes like.
It's going to be heavily watered down because you tried. But hey,
congrats, buddy.
Dave, thank you. You'll know.
Yeah, you'll find out.
I had one interview ahead of this for Franchise Tax Board that I thought I did really well on, because it was a lot more of where I came from and dealing with money. This was OS administration with a good portion of net new things, which that's how my career is built on, like learning on site in the shit.
Yeah.
Like it's deep end stuff.
Right.
I don't have a degree.
Right.
I don't have a computer science.
And this,
anything.
though, at this point, you're beyond needing a degree.
Right. My work experience
is the degree.
Moves the degree needle in most of the positions that I applied for the state.
For sure.
So I had a good interview with the Franchise Tax Board.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled the rec before they chose the candidate.
Oh.
So it went...
So wait, they had enough? They were like, we have too many? Or
no, what I got told was they like finances, so budgeting. They were given a rec to fill a position, and then budget cuts or something. They pulled the rec before they chose the candidate. I was in the final list of candidates, and in the what I was told was 2 weeks. You'll know, and then we'll move to the next place. 2.5 weeks came, and I checked in, and I was like, hey, I'm just still really interested. I'm just checking in because I was told here these were the dates.
Yeah.
And then I got told we should know in 1 week. you'll be getting a call. And I was like, perfect. And then,
but they had this job rec shenanigan thing going on in the background.
A week passed from that date, and I sent another thing. I'm like, I'm not trying to.
I really need a job,
but I'm double checking here because that one would have fell before my cutoff time, before I would have gotten my last severance check.
Right.
So it would have been like this really nice transition where
the wire.
Yeah, nothing would have hit a gap. But then the response I got like a couple days later was like, no. Sorry, the rec got pulled, and I was like, fuck.
So this job, rec got pulled.
Franchise tax board one got yanked.
So this was a different job or this job?
A different job.
Oh, a different job.
So the one that I am now in the
throes.
I am just 2 steps from the finish line.
Crossing T's and dotting I's.
This one came up July 6th. And I heard back, we'd like to schedule an interview, I think the middle of July. And I told Venus, I went, this is odd. For the state stuff I've been applying to, we're talking weeks, if not months, in between I submit a thing, it hits its due date, and I hear anything. This was 2 weeks tops, and I was like, ooh, fuck, they're moving fast. And I got an interview. Like, bang, bang, bang.
So it's probably because they lost somebody?
Yes. Yeah. And I asked in the interview, and I'm like, is this a backfill or is this an expansion because the business needs and the team is expanding? And it was a backfill.
Yeah.
One of the questions I got asked was, what is your most proudest achievement or accomplishment thus far? And I started like a sentence into it, and I asked the gentleman. There were two guys in my panel. One was a supervisor, one was a manager. And I said, "Wait, could you repeat it?" Because what I was looking for was whether or not they said project, or accomplishment. And he repeated the question almost like it was very like HR, like when your interviewee requests a repeat of the question.
Emphasize.
Restate everything clearly and precisely because it's possible they don't misinterpret. Like it was, and he reread it. Well, absolutely. Name us an accomplishment or an achievement that you're most proud of. And then I went back into my thing and I said that that in the face of the last 5 years, knowing that a return to office policy meant that my efforts and what I had to offer the bank was no longer required, I spent the last 5 years creating documents and game plans and playbooks for a team to continue on in success
without
me, that I would never see.
Yeah.
And after the call where I was told my services were no longer needed because the bank was going in a different way with location policy, I asked, can I send all of my how-to documents to the rest of the team? There's nothing nefarious in here. I promise I'm not doing anything. But I have a manual. I have a manual.
Yeah.
So that no one goes, Jason is the only one that knew this stuff and we're fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm telling this interview and I said, my most proudest achievement is that in the face of knowing that my talent was no longer needed, I continued to make sure that my team was not left hosed by what I knew and didn't share because I thought it made me more special or it made me invaluable when it didn't. So my greatest and most proudest achievement is that up until the moment when I hung up a phone, I was thinking about making sure that my teammates were in the best position for success without me even being there.
Yeah.
And the young guy who was from Intel prior to his time in the state well, that's a good answer. And I went, it's an honest answer.
Yeah.
I've been 26 years in the same place. I've been a part of 36-hour uptime, me working on a deployment on a data center build out. I have done amazing things, learned amazing things. But if you're asking me what is the thing I'm most proud of, it's that I was the best fucking teammate. That knowing that I wasn't valuable because of where I sat and did my job didn't move the needle on how do I make sure that the people who get to stay aren't hosed.
Yeah, because really, you could have just been like, fuck you.
Absolutely.
And then just been like,
right.
Yep,
And that's not to say
I'm out.
that I'm not disappointed
Oh, yeah.
that my career in doing the things that I enjoyed doing and was very good at got truncated by a policy that does not make sense to me and does not make sense to a lot of the people who were at the bottom rungs of the keyboard warriors that do the shit to make the business run. Doesn't make sense. I point blank disappointed.
Yeah.
But in the end, I cared about the work. I cared about my teammates. And that's how I conducted myself. And that's when I convey...
That is a hill you'll die on.
Right. Yeah. When I convey work ethic and what it means to be a good teammate in work that you're passionate about to my kids, that's the takeaway. That's the takeaway.
Yeah.
The only way you're ever going to be perfect working is if you're working for yourself and you're doing something that's probably almost you're just giving something away for free. Because the moment you try and put money on stuff,
it gets weird.
All the dials start to move.
Yeah.
There's always going to be give and take. Working for someone else where your paycheck may or may not always value the time you put in, but you're not there alone. You're shoulder to shoulder with some teammates that lift their own weight, some that fall short. But if you work hard, regardless, fuck, that's the kind of house I was raised in, and that's the kind of house I'm continuing to make sure my kids understand is important.
Right.
Fucking office politics suck. You and I have talked at length about places that we've been, places that Shirley will go to, or places that our kids have been in where they're not treated right, or policies or drama or fucking water cooler stuff. It's humans, turns out, are terrible at being humans to each other.
Yeah.
But you can only hope that the kind of things that we pass on to our kids are that, find something that pays the bills, doesn't make you hate every fucking moment.
Yeah.
But you do it with gusto because someone's given you money to do it.
Yeah.
Put in the effort. And the moment you can skill out to something else, well, then you do that. But you never...
I think the lesson learned...
Half-assing sucks.
...is go into management.
Right. Be a project manager. Just punch out slide decks.
Just become a manager.
So I am in the final process of that.
Glad to hear it. Congratulations.
Hey man.
Yeah. You'll be liquid again, sir.
Yeah. It was funny. So I asked because it was like amorphous as to what the office policy stuff was.
Yeah.
I'm like, so because some departments get to choose and some are following the governor's directive of whatever it is, 4 days in, 1 day telecommute.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is it? Because it doesn't clearly state. And they're like, we follow the governor's policy, 4 days in, one remote. And I went, I just wanted to know. It's not a problem. For 3.5 to 4 years, I commuted from Roseville to one marketplace in San Francisco, so you can't scare me if the commute here is from Roseville to Natomas.
That's not terrible.
I'll be fucking fine.
Yeah.
Venus is probably 10, 15 minutes longer going to Auburn.
Yeah.
So I'm not even commuting the furthest.
It's weird that you'll be doing 4 days of commuting now.
You know what's weird?
As long as I've known you,
Yeah.
you've not been going to the office.
Yes, that is correct.
And how long have we known each other?
Since at least 2016, 2017.
At least
10 plus years.
Yeah.
Easy.
So I think that's
2015?
Yeah, maybe even earlier. I think that's crazy. That's going to be a wild shift for you. I mean, it is what it is. But
I've been.
It's fine.
When the conversation was like, I walked to the office for 2 years, while I was contractor in Charlotte, every day, 6 days, sometimes 7 days a week. Walked into the office. There was no commute, no remote work. Then for 3 to 4 years, it was 5 days a week. I was on a train, on a BART,
right,
all the way. And then finally it was 100% commute.
Yeah.
There was a moment when I was interviewing for a franchise tax board. I was in, they have a real nice building, the Rancho Cordova.
Tax board.
Yeah.
Of course
They
have
have what looked like, almost like a gaming studio. Like it was multiple floors, but you could see down into like like a cube farm, and it was dark.
Oh.
It looked like a gaming hub central type of thing.
Yeah.
And on my way to I'm like giddy. I'm a fucking tech dude.
Yeah.
So to see on the second floor of this building, to like look over either side and see cube farms and people and monitors, I'm like, this is cool. I'm not fucking butthurt
right
about cube life. Like, that's cool. I am not butthurt about having to go into a server room and do something potential. Like, I don't fucking care. Like,
yeah,
it's really cool inside the server room.
I always thought it was cool back before AJA. I worked for this web hosting company in Davis for a little over a year.
Yeah.
And the company wasn't that cool, but they had a co-location cage at the MCI building by IKEA.
Okay.
And so we'd be in Davis and be like, oh shit, we got a drive that failed in one of the boxes, or we just had to go do cleanup in the cage because when it got wired, it was awful. So it was fun to go to the cage, and it's like this multi-layered security building, and you had to like sign in and then get in and badge up to the thing and then unlock your cage and get into your cage. It was cool, and it was just noisy because there's fans and everything's cool in there. It was really kind of fun. And one of the things we did is we installed one of our IP phones in the cage so that we could like it was like a remote office to the office in Davis.
Oh.
So you could just like call people and ask them questions or like, hey, what do we need to do, on this box or whatever.
How do I reboot this Windows?
Yeah. And you didn't have to like use your cell phone, or you could just like use an inter-office phone in the cage.
Oh, nice.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And I remember just spending tons of time in there rewiring all the Ethernet cabling that was just whoever did it before. Just draped onto the floor. It was a fucking complete mess in shambles. So I spent hours in there, like rerunning Ethernet cable to make it like nice and tidy. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was one of the aspects of that job that I actually enjoyed.
I'm, it's hard at this stage when you're probably sitting across a table, or I might, I'm joining a new team where they're coming off of probably something like COVID, where they got used to remote work.
Oh,
and now they're getting
mad.
Now they're right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't care. Like,
I was 26 or whatever, 28 years working from home. This is all right.
I've gone around. There are so many things that I've gone around the horn. I'm like, You need someone to go into the server room? I don't care. I'll drive out there. I don't care.
Yeah.
You need me to be here 4 days a week and only 1 day? I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I've around the horn.
Yeah.
There was something else that we touched on. Shit. It like
Flash in the pan.
It flashed and it erased from my mind already. Yeah, and it's just right over in the I'm crossing the finish line a little early because it's not
done.
So last Thursday it was the references. The next stage was I got a set of documents and the things that I had to sign and like send back, and then references. And at that point, in giving an interview where I said all of these things about the team that I was on.
Yeah.
For me personally, to then have to send out like here's a reference list, here's a manager's list. It's one of those things where at that point, I am so confident. And not only did I tell a story about...
It'll get backed up by a reference.
Right.
Yeah.
You call anyone... Like I have it's a fucking laundry list.
Yeah.
Like there's no one...
Hey, I'm not tripping that I'm not on this
right.
list.
Yeah, right. There is no one that I worked with that would be like, man, he was just...
Oh, fuck that guy.
He was really hard to... Like, he would always misspeak, and he was wrong, and he would take risks. And he just had a real grating attitude. I don't know anyone that would say anything about, like, none. So... to be called and then be asked, give me 3 references. I shot off 3 references that I've already had prepared, like quick. And then 10, 15 minutes later, I got a callback from the interviewing panel manager, supervisor. And it was, we need at least a manager that we need to have. And I went, sure, give me 5 minutes. Boop, boop, boop. And I sent over 2 because...
Yeah.
Even the managers were like, Jason's fucking the best.
They're all like, fuck that guy.
Right.
We had to let him go.
Right. And then shit. I mean, like I said, they were relative to the conversation I had with Venus. The moment I got asked for references, and then I sent out to the references that I listed, I'm like, hey, I just wanted to make sure that you knew, I got to the second stage of this, and I used your contacts as a reference, just in case you get called. Here's the area code that it might be if you could pick up. If you're not busy, answer the call. Here are the names that it might be from, and then I sent that mail out. I think within an hour and a half. I heard back from one of my homies in
called me.
Charlotte, and he was like, just had a conversation. They were really impressed with your interview. Good luck. Something, some other office slang shenanigans about current stuff at Wells.
Oh, yeah.
And then I heard from another one of my references who actually is still somehow in the... hasn't been whittled off of the RTO policy, and she'll likely make it to the end, and then we'll be able to retire. She was like, I need 1 more year.
Oh, my God.
Plus the severance, and then she'll be Medicare, won't have to pay for her own health care type of thing. Yeah. And then, so she was looking for golden ticket, and she's off of Wolerga.
Oh, close.
She is a crazy cat lady.
Oh.
She does foster cat rescue.
Oh, okay.
She's awesome. She is still hanging on, and she was like, I got a call from, she sent me a text, I got a call from 916 something, and I went, that was them.
That was it.
She's like, I'll call them back. I'm like, you don't have to call them back. I'm sure they might call back, or they might send you an email, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no. I'll call them back. And they phone tagged, and then she got a call back. She was like, he said this, that you might be doing this, and this. And I said, you were the most well-spoken. I'm like, so as a colleague,
Donka.
It was
Donka Shane.
And she was like, they asked me some scoring things. I gave you all 9s, and a couple 10s. I didn't want him to think that I was padding the score, but you were all 10s. I think we all know that you're all 10s.
You're all, damn it.
And then I went, fuck.
Those 9s are going to kill me.
You're going to fuck me, Ginger. It was quite funny. She's a kind soul. She reminds me a lot of like Donna in a different person.
Yeah.
She's like the real crazy cat lady.
I thought of Donna because there was a fire up near Alta.
Yes. Yeah.
Did they get that under?
I think they did.
Oh, okay. Good.
Anyway.
Well, I'm very stoked for you.
That's a 20-something minute opener. Hey, welcome to Sad Dads Club Podcast, episode 393.
Yeah.
I'm the Lord Fu.
I'm Jim.
Not quite fully employed, but he is. So good luck to you.
For now.
For now. Ulanzi. What do you got? You got anything?
Yeah.
Go.
I finally got my carpet tiles. I haven't installed them yet. But I don't know if I told... Did we talk about this?
I think you talked about that you had them.
Well...
And we definitely talked with Master Dave.
We ordered carpet tiles.
Right. This is for your...
From my office.
Home office.
Yeah. Ordered carpet tiles, and then we were doing they're 2 different colors. We were going to do a pattern. And I thought that the amount that we would have from 2 boxes of carpet tiles would fill the room because the measurement said it would, and it would have extra.
Okay.
Then we start laying the pattern out just to see how it looks and what do we want to do, and start realizing we don't have enough of this color because they're 2 different colors. We don't have enough, so we had to order another. So the first 2 boxes, it was 7 to 10 days from the time we ordered them till we got them.
Right.
Second box, or the second order was 1 box of carpet tiles.
Okay.
7 to 10 days, but a month later we still didn't have them. So now we've got stuff piled in our entryway and Mellie's bedroom and a couch sitting on its side in our family room because there's nowhere to put it, because we're not going to put shit back in the room and then pull it all back out to put the carpet tile in. Right. So we've been waiting on this So we finally got the box on Monday, and I just haven't had time because first of all, it's glue. Use
3M
pressure.
Oh, okay.
Pressure sensitive glue.
Okay.
And I don't had up until yesterday. Wasn't really sure how to use the glue because it's kind of a unique. It's sort of like the glue they use, when they send you a credit card and it's taped to the paper or glued to the paper.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that glue.
Okay.
Right? So I had to look it up and say, how do I use the glue?
Okay.
And then I get a call from Chandler. Hey, do you want to go ride mountain bikes tonight? And I'm like, sure.
Oh, yes.
So
this was yesterday.
Yeah, this was yesterday. Well, because we just got the other box on Monday.
I was going to say, okay.
Yeah, so last night I was like, maybe I'll start working on the carpet tile. Okay. And then Chandler's like, you want to go on a bike ride? And I'm like, yes.
Look at my 3K, 4K bike, Dad.
Yeah. So so I haven't installed the carpet tile yet. We do have it laid out in the room.
So you had been dry running the pattern until this point.
Until right now.
You haven't hard set anything and then came up short.
Yeah.
You were rough placing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because we wanted to work out the pattern.
Right.
And it's like essentially 3-to-1. And it's like, if you take, they're 2 square feet tiles, right? So if you take 4 of them and take the top 2, because they're directional also. So if you look on the bottom of the tile, they have an arrow. So in theory, if you place them all with the arrow facing in one direction, then you get a specific pattern.
Okay.
But you can also go, I want this tile here, and then turn 1, and then turn 1, and then turn 1, and then you've got a different pattern.
Oh, shit.
Right? So now we've got that along with a different color.
Okay.
And then on top of that, we're taking the top 2 tiles and offsetting them by 6 inches.
Who fucked you with this herringbone pattern instead
I
of
do.
checkers?
I always pick the hardest shit.
Good job, dickhead.
Well, I showed it to my wife, and she really liked it.
Oh.
I'm like, we could do something like this. And she goes, oh, yeah. Well, now it's a matter of...
Husband, I am wet spotting all over the place.
Yeah.
Please do this pattern.
Because then you have to figure out, okay, this tile, it goes this way. The next tile goes, and it's this 4-block pattern, and then it repeats all over the room.
Okay.
But it can be a mind fuck because of the way they're offset.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there was a little bit of that. And then I think once we kind of figured out how to do it, now it's like, okay, do I glue the whole room and start from near the door? I mean, you should start in the center and work out.
Right.
So then do I glue half the room? Because you have like 12 hours to first of all, it goes down. It has to sit for 60 minutes, and then it's active for 12 hours.
Okay.
So you have 12 hours to get your
This is
stuff
on
down.
the floor, or do you do floor and back of tile?
No, you just put it on the cement.
Okay.
Or on your whatever
Substrate. Sure. Jesus Christ, where you are.
So
Linguistic.
I've settled on doing like the back half of the room, start in the middle, and then build towards the window, and then glue the second half, and then build towards the... You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Now, you believe you have all of the colors...
I believe we have enough tile. Yeah.
But with
maybe.
that right. So if you're saying maybe. So my next question is, have you not laid out the entire floor?
Well, I have.
Okay.
But you have to cut the tiles to go around all the baseboards.
Okay. And you have not done that.
Oh, no.
So your fringe, these are 2 foot by 2 foot?
Yeah.
So your, at least perimeter, you haven't laid down because that's going to involve cutting.
Yeah.
But you have oriented at least 2 feet to the baseboards.
And that is varied because of the offset pattern. So some of them are like maybe 4 inches away from the walls, and some are like maybe half a tile.
So do you know if you have enough glue?
We should. It's a good sized tub.
Okay.
For that size. I mean, it's a bedroom,
because
right?
If we're here next week and you're like,
I ran out of glue.
Jay. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? We talked on Wednesday.
You use a very fine notched trowel.
Yeah.
So you're not putting the glue down very heavy. So the little goes a long way. Yeah. Really.
Okay.
So it should be more than enough.
Is it okay? So you said trowel, so it's not.
No, it's like kind of pour and then trowel it around and then get the notches to be uniform.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know where your center is.
Yeah. I measured that all out with the chalk line.
Okay. Yeah. So you're there.
Yeah, we're there with the exception of
what do you cut the tiles
gluing
with?
Just a utility knife.
Okay.
Because the cut part goes underneath the baseboard.
Baseboards?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the trick is what I've learned about cutting the tiles is that say you have a full-size tile that's close to the wall, but you have to cut a piece that goes into the wall. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
You take the tile you want to cut and you put it on top of that tile that's closest to the wall so far. Square on that guy. Then you take another tile and you put it where the edge of the tile you're going to cut would go, and then you trim the tile that's underneath it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then you take that guy out and then take that one off and slide it in. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you use like a piece of tile to do the
the marking of where you need to make the cuttings.
Yeah, you don't even have to mark it. You just you use the other tile to find your edges.
Yes, do the yeah. I got you.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be hard. I'm just I'm nervous about it because I want it to look good. Obviously, when you're doing anything new like that you've never done, it's like I don't know, maybe I might. Hopefully I get it right.
2 foot by 2 foot tile, though.
Yeah, they're good size. Yeah. 24 by 24.
Just get out a bunch of chalk lines and like square it. Snap.
I mean,
snap.
I thought I sent. Did I send you a picture?
I don't think so.
Here, I'll show it. You'll get a little better idea because I just took a picture.
Did you do the ride yesterday? Oh yeah.
So
you haven't sent that, but that makes sense. Oh my God, you got a lot of little contours to deal with.
Yeah, that's the one thing that makes me nervous is
you'll be fine.
Will we have enough to cut?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And of course that stand
good.
in the center. Yeah, and I think the pattern's cool.
Yeah.
Because it's like this offset like cross, and it's not completely dark, and I think that the lighter tile.
Someone put a fucking dog in there.
I know. Stan. See that fucking crazy
I can't
motherfucker?
Understand any of the idea you're trying to portray because there's a dog in the picture.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
The only other thing I don't know how to deal with so far, and I'll figure that part out, is the transition between.
You got battery?
The transition between the carpet tiles and the carpet, like at the door.
Yeah.
I know there's products for that.
Threshold stuff.
Yeah, the switch over.
Yeah.
And then the carpet's going to go away at some point. We're going to buy. Like for the
rest of the house.
Yeah, like vinyl planking or whatever.
Yeah.
The guy at Flooring Liquidators is not Lumber Liquidators; it's Flooring Liquidators.
Mm-hmm. Because
of how long it took. Promised that he will make me a great deal, and he already did. He already did this on the carpet tiles without even. He quoted us and then charged us way less than the quote.
Oh wow!
So he's like, "I'll make you a great deal on your vinyl," because he's like, "What kind of flooring do you?" I'm like, "Well, we have carpet, but we want to replace it with some like something like this." And he goes, "Okay, well, when you guys are ready, come see me. I will make you a great deal, no matter what."
Nice.
So he wants to make up for the fact that it took a month for one box of carpet tiles to show up.
Did he have any like idea as to why? Is that like an import thing or a tariff thing or
he wasn't sure. The thought process on that is that they are the in between person.
Okay.
So they order from the carpet manufacturer, and then they, in theory, if they have it in stock, they just send it to the store.
Okay.
And then the store calls and says, "We got your carpet in."
Okay.
So what we think happened is maybe they didn't have any.
Sure.
And they had to cut it.
Yeah.
And they made a label, because that was the other thing, was that it kept telling them there was a tracking number, but then there was no information.
No.
So we kind of think that maybe like
Americans, they are very susceptible. If they have tracking number, they're okay.
Well, I think
you just give them tracking number.
Like my take on it is that it was a one box of carpet tiles order. So now they're like, "Oh, we got to fit this one we got to cut carpet for this one fucking order."
Right.
And then we'll fit it in when we have time, or when we're not cutting, when we're not doing multiple other things for a bigger order.
Right.
So I assume it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the coolest part is Chandler's new bike is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah?
I don't even know what fucking brand that thing is. It's a new on the scene company, and but I didn't ride it because I don't want a $4,000 bike.
Right.
He keeps telling me to ride. I'm like, "No, dude, I'm not right." But it's a cool bike.
I was, as you saw, I was running late, but I got and this is probably because
it'll be in your performance review.
I looked up your son's bike, and that's why I sent what I sent last night. I'm like, "Hey, fucker. Yeah. You're fucking chirping here from the peanut gallery about,
I know.
And you went and bought," and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's a $3,999 bike." Looks nice.
Well,
but also, holy shit,
expensive.
Expensive.
I think out the door, 44 and change, and it had to be put together, brand new from some bike shop in Rockland.
Did it? Okay. So the funny story that I was going to get to was that because I think I looked up, I got fed a Kickstarter for a company that is creating a kit, an e-bike kit for the front wheel, not the rear wheel, the front wheel.
A front-wheel drive bike?
A front-wheel drive bike.
I'm sweating. Can you see this?
Honda style.
Okay.
And it has a battery that looks like a thermos that runs in the cage of the
your drink cage.
Your drink cage.
Yeah.
The Kickstarter hasn't started, but I meant to send it to you because it fits on any bike. I don't know about you, but I cannot swing.
Is it like a hub motor or something?
Yeah, it's right. So it fits on your whatever your existing thing is.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind it, but it has pedal sensors, so it's like a pedal assist, and it comes with all the little fucking Bluetooth.
So it's
and
not
doodads. That's
crazy because it's not. That means it's not connected to your pedals, and it doesn't know when you're pedaling physically.
It does
looks
like
at
this.
your feet to see.
No. It does. It has a sensor, kind of like fuck. I had one of these on my triathlon bike,
like a reflector. Or something.
It's like a little magnet sensor.
Oh.
It's like a fucking.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, wheel.
Like a speedometer
yes.
or something.
So there's a sensor that's on your pedal.
Yeah.
And then a sensor that's on your rear fork.
And it swipes
and
by.
Right.
Yeah.
So it knows when you're pedaling.
Yeah.
And then it does a pedal assist.
Yeah.
Versus constant, just fucking power on.
Yeah.
Type of deal. And then it has a radar, array, kind of almost like a bike light that sits on your handlebars.
Okay.
That can be used for almost like drone, it will fucking adaptive cruise, there's something in your way,
back off,
and it'll back off.
Oh, weird.
And then it has Bluetooth and a little small fucking computer doodad, but it's billed as whoever the creators are, they were drone designers and engineers, so it has sensor arrays built in all over the place, and it's a front wheel thing to reduce complexity versus trying to stuff a motor in the rear on the chain.
Yeah. And
the battery is smaller, like a fucking large water bottle.
I wonder how that
I can't remember
in practice from a front wheel drive mountain bike standpoint.
I don't know
how that is on traction. Because, most of the weight and force is on your rear tire.
Sure.
And
if you are pedaling and you have a motor in your front wheel, does that make you all-wheel drive biking?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it actually probably does. Yeah.
I don't know. And I didn't have enough time to look up what they were looking to launch their pricing at. But it was something that I got fed, and I went, oh, shit. It's the first one that I have seen that was a kit that was for the front wheel hub, not the rear.
Do they know what the pricing is going to be like?
I didn't see it listed. And I didn't have enough time because I was running late getting energy drinks.
Really, like I said, that's going in your performance review.
Well, the good news is currently unemployed. So, dock my
good
pay.
Thing I'm not one of your,
supervisors, performance reviewers.
Yeah. What do you remember? What the brand of Chandler's bike is?
It started with an A.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
He had a picture in the chat.
I know. I was looking for it. Come on now. Avonton. Is that right?
It was roughly yeah.
Yeah, Avonton.
It's
a nice bike. We went for a ride. Of course, I was manual pedaling.
Right. I was wondering how sad you were going to be.
No, it was fine because that's part of the reason why I want to ride a bike is for the exercise.
Yeah.
I worked. I got a workout, and he didn't work out like I did. You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference. You're not going to get an e-bike to get a workout. You're still pedaling, but it's not. You're covering way more ground off less work.
That is a really good perspective. So when I talked with, I think we've mentioned this prior. What would be my brother-in-law? My sister's husband, Randy. He was an avid mountain biker. He has a mountain biker tattoo with like a chain, a bike chain, like as like a tree trunk, like all on his calves. And the way he described it was, it's almost a wash for him because he will do longer rides to get the same amount of exercise as if he was busting his ass manually.
Yeah.
But if you're in a scenario like you were last night where you're like, we're going to go
You're
to Miami,
limited for sure.
We're going to do 60 minutes, 90 minutes of riding or 30 minutes, is his... We'll put it on like an Apple workout. Is his Apple workout bike ride as productive as it would be for you, where you are 100% manual?
Well, I mean, the real question is,
where's the trade-off?
Would an Apple Watch workout know the difference between what's happening with a manual bike?
Heart rate?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Your heart rate alone is going to be...
We came home, I was sweating and breathing, and he was... I joked. I'm going
to get froyo, Dad.
I said he's the exact opposite of doing a bike workout. Like he came home all like relaxed and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, it was the first time he'd ridden it, so he's just fucking around.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for a regular ride. For me, it was because I pedaled the whole time. But when we're riding together, and he's just playing around with his bike, I know what he's doing. I'm not upset because this is a brand new thing for him. So all of a sudden he would be like pedal and then just take off.
Right.
And I'm like, that thing is fucking quick. And it'll hit like 25 miles an hour without any trouble, depending on how you have it set up.
Sure.
And then it's all adjustable, like based on the percentage of assist it gives and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, It does all that stuff, and it's a real pedal assist mountain bike. Yeah. It's not a fucking throttle bike, right?
Yeah.
So.
I would imagine there's not give and take. There is
trade-offs.
Trade-offs.
Yeah.
Right. If he is only going to go out, or can, as a young dad, if he can only afford 60 minutes a day or 60 minutes every other day, 3 days, let's say he goes with you, is the well, there are all kinds of levers. Is it that you're getting outside and you're not doing something besides sitting? Is it that he would be trying to burn like you and I are probably I need to maintain a healthy lifestyle and I need to burn some calories.
Yes.
As a young man, he is probably doing something where he is like, I need to get outside. I need to do something besides staring at a screen and getting in it outside of a seating position. And this may work for him.
Well, his catalyst for getting this bike was he's been riding with what he calls Jason 2.
Right.
Another Jason that lives close to me, that he has I
think
a specialized
his wife.
Yeah. Well, Jason has his, and then his wife has one.
Okay.
And he's been borrowing the wife's bike. Mm-hmm. He doesn't care for that because it's not his bike, and God forbid, he does something to it.
Right.
So he is very cognizant of the fact that it's not his bike.
Right. I'm borrowing this thing from somebody else.
But at the same time, he enjoys riding with Jason too.
Mm-hmm.
Jason too.
Right. Because I'm number one, bitch.
Right. And so he doesn't want to like be a holdup on him or whatever.
Sure.
And he wants to be able to go ride with them and that kind of stuff. So then he was like, oh, I'm going to get a mountain my own, and then I don't have to worry about borrowing the thing and breaking the thing.
Right.
So that was kind of the catalyst for him.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't ridden it because, like I said,
you're in the place that he was in borrowing the wife's bike. You're apprehensive about breaking his shit, or no?
No. I haven't ridden it because I don't want to feel like I really fucking want one of these.
Oh,
this is
you don't
too
want
cool.
the temptation.
I don't want the want of a $4,000 bike. I don't want that hanging over me like, oh, you can spend.
That's why I'm looking at Kickstarter kits.
For sure, right? But like, I actually really like my Marin bike.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy riding that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So would it be nice to have an assist? Yeah, but also I just need to get my fat ass up a hill and breathe some.
Yeah.
So I'm not tripping on the fact that I'm a fucking 70s kid, dude. I had BMX bike that I rode all over the goddamn place.
I think a lot about trying to justify a one wheel because I want to be able to be year round practicing snowboard balance and orientation. But I can't.
Well, how much are those? Are those like $1,500?
Like the off-roady, you're a decent battery size. You're still pressing 700 to 1K.
Oh, okay.
Like
I thought they were way more than that.
I mean the good stuff. Like I do one wheel. Call me, cross-check me. Because I couldn't do a bike. For me, I would do a kit for something that would because I looked when I was looking to spec out my.
There's always Facebook Marketplace.
When I was looking to spec out mine, I was like, oh man, could I? Like, why not just do one and be done? But when I looked at, what is it?
Holy shit!
Are they up at like 16?
Okay, the top of the line one.
Yeah.
Is the GT S Series Rally XL.
Yeah.
$3,500.
Way not what I'm looking for.
The next one below that is just the GTS series, and that's $2,900.
Okay.
The GT is $2,000. The XR Classic is $1,900.
Okay.
The Pint S, which is that's like a kid size. I think.
No, I think it was just like the smaller battery, smaller features.
Okay, $1,300.
That's the one I think I was looking at.
The Pint X, $1,100, and the Pint is $750. So your smallest buy-in is $750.
Yeah,
and that is 16 mile an hour top speed with only a 6 to 8 mile range.
Yeah,
and then
that may have been
at the top end. That's a 25 mile an hour top speed with an 18 to 28 mile range. So you got a pretty big difference.
When you're looking at PC rig,
that's a lot of money, dude.
Right. And I constantly, this is pre-layoff stuff. I was like, man.
Yeah.
Because you and I love snowboarding. Yeah. I would love to not struggle between right. I would love to not struggle between as a 50-year-old plus. I would prefer to not struggle between the first couple of outings that I have relearning here's where my balance is, my mechanics is. If I could go to the store and not be like this is balance. I'm maintaining balance and core strength. It's something and getting from A to B. And this is paying off dividends to when I get up to the mountain and I'm not fully wasting an entire $125, $140 lift ticket in, oh, fuck. I'm not broken in at all type of thing.
I would not be broken in, but the last time I went boarding it had been years before since I had ridden.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about a run or a run and a half-ish where I was like, oh, here we go. You know, it wasn't like half a day or anything like that. So I don't have any reservations about that. But also,
when was the last time you rode?
It has been a while.
Okay, yeah.
It has been a while. Chandler was in high school.
It gets ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like, especially from someone personally.
Yeah.
I know where my skill set was, and
yeah,
it is one of those hard things to like. No, at heart, I still know how to do that thing,
right.
and that's what feels comfortable to me. I never rode on the edge of stupidity because I was looking for the rush of being stupid.
Yeah.
I rode on the edge of stupidity because that was comfortable. Like that speed and doing those things, whether it was just fucking like snowboard ollies or being in the snow park and just doing big jumps.
Yeah.
It was comfortable.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. It was comfortable.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like I was trying to ride the bleeding edge of stupidity.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that's comfortable. I can do that. So in the headspace that I'm at, in the health that I'm at, it's like, how can I get as close as I can back to that place without putting my life in danger?
Yeah.
And as a 50-year-old, the amount of training or lead time I need to feel like I'm not an old man means
I think
practice.
I'm beyond that for me.
It means practice. And when I looked at like one wheel stuff, it was I just bought the bike. The bike is that's where I committed.
Oh, is to buy your mountain bike.
I bought the bike.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend my cycles on the bike, and the physical activity of the bike is where I spend you need to stay broken in.
Yeah.
You need to put time and cycles on the bike.
Well,
do the
that's
bike.
the thing is an e-bike in that situation going to do anything more for you? I don't think so. It's
right. And e-bike wouldn't.
Other than giving you a longer ride potentially.
Right.
But the thing is I want to ride my bike, but also if I'm going out just for exercise, I kind of want to be done as quick as possible.
Right.
So I don't want to extend it.
Right. There's that too.
Yeah.
You and I are struggling. Well, but I am. It's time.
Yeah.
And your son, probably by adjacency with all of his things as a new dad, is probably in a time crunch too.
Yeah, I would think so.
Although
he does get out, and go shooting, and
some of the things as far as like it's hard to like be agnostic about efficiency, but I only have so much time between doing stuff as a dad
and
doing stuff as a husband, doing stuff as an employed dude. I'm dying every fucking day inside. #Alonzi.
Are we dying to live or living to die? I don't know.
The amount of taxes. It's all death.
Yeah.
I juggle with the trying to stay in shape and healthy, but there's like these fringe things on the end of the what's important curve of, but if Piper or Xander said, "Oh, can we go snowboarding?" And I don't go, "Oh, I don't know if I can make it up the hill." Like,
right.
That's a line I'm not ready to cross. And the only way I can do that is by staying active.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the way the last 2-3 years have went, the monetary outflow I spent on a bike, should I have in hindsight, and I would only know this as you would as a dad too, hindsight decisions on some of our monetary purchases of significance, you're like, ooh, no, that was good for me, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And there are plenty, if not a handful of shit. I probably should have done that. And if you're a dad at 50 plus and you don't have a shit, I should have then you're the perfect fucking dad, and I don't know what to say. Congratulations, I guess.
I don't have any qualms about how much money I spent on my mountain bike because it was used, and I didn't spend a lot. So it's like I'm like, okay, even if I didn't get out and ride it enough this year,
right?
Especially because in the summer it's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm. It's like, oh, okay, it's fine.
Right.
You know, I will get out, and I will. But what I would like is for my wife to want to go. I want my wife to want to go bike riding with me. And in fact, last night when we were over there,
at Mahaney or your son's?
Well,
she went to probably hang out with kids.
She had driven herself over there.
Yeah.
And then I showed up with the bike. Yeah. And then Chandler and I went and rode. Mm-hmm. We came back to the house, and then I loaded my bike in the car. Mm-hmm. But he's got his Marin and this new Aventon. Yeah. And so he's like, he goes, you should ride the Marin, you know, to her. And we're both giving her kind of a hard time, where she's like, it's too big. And she's like, I can't put my feet down. She's making all these, and I'm like, I got to a point where I'm like, oh my God, I'll never ask you to go bike riding again. Yeah. Because you're being such a pain. Yeah. But she did. She went and rode it around, and Chandler rode his bike with her. Mm-hmm. And I was like standing on the driveway like, fuck, where'd they go? You know? Yeah. And then when they got back, Chandler made her ride the e-bike. Yeah. And they were gone for like 10 minutes and came back, and she's like, oh, that bike's fun, you know? Yeah. And I'm like, so you can ride a fucking bike. Yeah. I mean, I know she can. Yeah. But that's what I would love to be able to like, be like, hey, you want to go ride let's go ride. Mm-hmm. And maybe I just steal the Marin from Chandler for a while if he doesn't want to ride it, and then have Shanna ride it or something, you know?
Do you think she would be more entertaining of doing that if it was like a e-assist, pedal assist type of unit?
I mean, maybe. She wouldn't be willing to spend that kind of money on a bike, though.
Well, moms and dads and grandparents are always probably going to be frugal and nader.
Well, I mean, the amount of money that he spent on that e-bike. Yeah. First of all, that's a nice trail bike. Like, that's not any kind of bike that Shanna probably would want. She would probably want something more gravel or street. Mm-hmm. That is a bridge too far. So we would be looking at, if it was an e thing, you can get some in the $1,500 range. So they're not crazy expensive.
I see plenty of our aged couples doing those Amazon-y Chinese knockoffs that it's like a cruiser bike with a big banana seat type of deal. I would put in the $1,500 range. Yeah. And they are on occasion doing a crank. Right. But I see that. Yeah. I see that, being a viable, I mean, you take what you can get. Like,
I can't rely on always having Chandler around to go riding. Sure. He's got shit to do. So it would be nice if my wife would want to go. That's my point.
Do you think that it's manual and no assist? Like, what would get her to commit?
I don't think that she necessarily has to have an assisted bike or anything.
Is it just that she doesn't have a bike, and you need to get her to get a Facebook Marketplace?
She has like a shitty, like, huffy thing that's hanging in our garage. Okay. I don't know if she'll ride that or not. Yeah. It probably needs tires and it needs to be updated. It hasn't been touched in a long time. It's just literally been hanging in there for years. Yeah. I would love to see her on something a little more modern that has disc brakes and stuff.
Is it like, what if you just said, walk with me?
Oh, we do that with the dog.
Oh, okay. So it's not like...
But I would love to just be able to get out and ride bikes.
Right. Share a athletic experience that you enjoy too.
Well, because a dog walk is not... that's not a real walk. Yeah. That's a dog sniff shit piss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a... it's fine and you get out, but you're not huffing and puffing when you get home.
Yeah.
It's a dog walk. They're for the dog.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm not even watching time. We're fine. We're fine still.
So I would love to be able, and we still pay for a gym membership.
Yeah.
We still have our gym membership. We just don't use it. So there's some wasted money.
Venus. I canceled mine. Xander still had his. I re-upped mine because Xander wanted to do walking stuff.
Uh-huh.
So there was one of those
Planet
things.
Fitness?
Yeah, Planet Fitness. Venus has accepted. I think she would be, if she had skis and ski boots, and she has she has enough stuff. I think Venus would prefer. I know she would prefer to ski, but she has said countless times, I would love to go up the mountain with you.
Yeah,
but I just want to be a lodge bunny.
So she just wants to be there.
She just wants to be there, but read.
Yeah.
So she doesn't necessarily, because I think it's easier for her to write off, I don't want to do the experience because she doesn't want to snowboard anymore. And that is fine.
Oh.
We'll make jokes about it because I think she is just flat out more comfortable skiing, and I love her for that.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have skis.
Right.
It would mean committing to buying some skis for her, which one day I will be more than happy to do because I think she would enjoy.
It's important.
I think she would enjoy being on the snow and skiing. But in this moment in time, she is happy with going up with whoever goes up the hill and sitting with a Kindle or her phone or an iPad and reading a book in nice warm weather. And while everyone else goes and does stupid shit and dislocates or tears ligaments,
she can dislocate her eyes.
Right,
on a
and
book.
then she laughs and points that we're all stupid and old,
right.
or that the kids did something stupid, and that I know, I don't press her on. Because I'm comfortable with that. I would rather her be up there than not at all, because then you all come back for lunch. You know the thing. Like, you come back for lunch and you tell a story about the big air or the monster fucking snowball that you made when you ate shit.
Right.
Or the edge you caught. And then you eat way too many calories because you burned way too many calories and you spent way too fucking money. And it's like, it's part of the experience.
Right.
So I accept that that's where she wants to be.
Yeah.
At the same time, we, as well as you, I'm sure, are now starting to see the generation above us starting to run into the medical stuff of age.
Yeah.
A heart thing, a liver thing. A
knees give
a
out.
blood thing, a ligament thing,
Yeah.
a knees, shoulder, pick a thing.
Yeah.
I can't do that because, or I can't stay up on my feet too long because. And there is starting to be a moment of realization of, I want to be here for those things that are down the road that may or may not happen, but I don't want to miss them.
Right.
Right? And so how do you start?
I'm still relevant.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you start realizing, oh, I want to take better care of myself, but also I don't need to boil the ocean. I'm not looking to be fucking 5% body fat type of bullshit. But I'm not benching 300 pounds, but I need to get out more. I need to at least be walking. And I think both Venus and I are at different scales of what staying active means. And somewhere in there, we continue to tug of war at, no, let's go. And I'm tired. The recognition of where the limitations are, but yet the constant coaching between the two of us to each other of too much, not enough, let's go.
I don't want to.
Not tonight. I don't want to.
Uh-huh.
And because both of us realize the type of parents we are, we're not at grandparent stage yet.
Yeah.
The type of parents we are, we're starting to look at the things that are happening above us and the things that are happening below us. And I want to be there for that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's doctor's appointments. Let's make sure and health stuff. Man, if you've been listening for any number of years at this point, I think neither of our houses eat like trash, but Venus and I our house has even finer tuned.
Oh yeah.
How we meal plan.
Yeah.
Where we eat good meals and what the meals consist of. Food, I feel, is probably one of the, and your house is probably this way because your wife's dietary requirements probably steer you in a lot more non-traditional American, because your wife is not fast food, greasy spoon type of shit.
Yeah.
Our house is very close to the same way, but just because we prefer to cook most of our meals at home anyway, our dietary stuff, our culinary intake is very, I think, probably an outlier to most American households. Some of that certainly has to do with monetary privilege. Some of that is just, I like to cook. Venus can cook. We're trying our best to teach the kids how to cook for themselves, healthy meals, well-rounded meals based off of whatever their budgets are. But the moving target as older parents is the movement. I need to get out and do a little bit more.
Yeah, I think for me the biggest change was working from home. Suddenly.
Yeah.
Like on a bunch of stuff. Because when I was at the office, almost every day I would go for a pretty good, it's Grass Valley, so it's very hilly.
Yeah.
I would go for a very long walk around.
Yeah, you would do that loop.
Yeah.
Fuck, it had a name.
Yeah,
oh my God.
The trail.
Yes.
I can't think of the name of it.
Fuck portals.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I would do that walk almost daily.
I remember you talking about doing that walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I came home for COVID, then you weren't allowed, you couldn't go outside, or there was it was very like confusing. So you just were in the house, and now it's like I'm working from home, but I'm not super comfortable leaving the house for some reason. Like when I was at work, I would like leave for lunch and I need to run here and do this thing, come right back. I rarely leave the house. You know what I mean? Unless I'm like walking the dog. And if it gets above 85, I'm not walking him because it's too hot for him.
Yeah. You're a good soul, because I see too many dog owners walking their fucking dogs at 85 plus, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Would you walk barefoot with your dog? No. Well, then fucking take your dog home,
dude.
Like, dude.
And he's black coated, so he gets hot.
Yeah.
Really quick. So it's like so I feel bad for him because now it's like it's hot enough. We're in the 90s come lunchtime. So I don't walk him like normal. And so it's like I feel like there's this like drag of not and we were going to the gym for a while, and then that just stopped suddenly for I'm not sure why. And then I like to try to supplement it with bike riding, and that hasn't happened very much. I don't know. It's just like a weird, like I feel like I'll get into a rhythm, and then that will some reason just not happen anymore. So I struggle with.
Do you think
I definitely struggle with keeping
both
up.
of you have the Planet Fitness?
Oh yeah, we've been paying for it for.
Shit, you're probably
a
grandfathered into the 10. When I re-upped to help Xander, it was up at 15.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's gone up for.
Well, we have the black membership or whatever, so I think it's like
25?
24 or something.
Yeah. I didn't even bother. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
$5 more than when I was. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hindsight,
Yeah.
I was like,
So we're like $50 a month on the 2 of our memberships that we're not using. And I keep saying, well, I mean, that's $50 a month if we want to, recapture that money.
it's one of those things where, I mean, this conversation here is something that has like reignited some stuff in the like. My aunt had a like anemia thing that my sister has had
Yeah.
for the longest time that requires transfusions, and it's like I want to be here for the long haul.
Yeah.
I want to be here for the long haul, and that means we'll just go walk at 9:30. We'll walk at 10.
The thing is that it always seems like there's some thing that happens, right?
Yeah.
For us, grandbaby.
Right.
Shanna, it's rare now when she comes home after work because guess what? Between her work and our house is Chandler's house with the baby.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of the times she'll go over there because Nicole wants to go to the gym.
Okay.
And so Shan's like, sure, I'll come hold the baby while you go to the gym kind of thing. And then she's over there. And like tonight, for instance, like she was over there until 5:30.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you coming home? Like, I always joke. I'm like, you're at your second home, know?
Yeah.
So it's like there's these things that are like, seem to like
floating away.
Yeah, like these extenuating circumstances that just sort of like happen, and then you're like, well, that's part of life right now, and that's taking priority over all the other anything else.
Yeah.
And then I mean, to be quite honest, for about the last month and a half, 2 months, I'll be like Sunday night, okay, Monday I am going to the gym.
Thing. Yeah.
I'm going to go to the gym. At lunch, I'll go to the gym. And then I get into a thing, and then I forget, and then I don't go to the gym, and then I'm like, all right, tomorrow. Yeah. And then like by Thursday, it's like completely out of my mind. I'm like, fuck. Over the weekend, I'm like, shit, I didn't do the thing. And then that whole thing starts over, and it's like, I want to go do it.
Yeah.
And then I just, like, other stuff takes priority, or I forget, or whatever. It's always something.
Creating the pattern is hard.
Yeah.
I would be interested if you were to tell Shan if it was something where you could convince her we have to make time because do you want to see his driver's license? Do you want to see
I mean, I don't think we're
right. But like,
I don't think we're quite
how do
there
you force?
Yeah.
No, it's lunchtime. I set aside this time to go.
I mean, honestly, it's my time, and then I end up working through it, or
right.
So
you need to like set a timer on the router.
This is
1 p.m.
This is the work-life balance we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
And it's not because I'm being pressured by somebody at work. It's like because I'm just like, oh, I want to do the thing.
I'm in the groove.
I'm in the groove, really. Yeah. And then it just doesn't happen.
Right. Which is weird because you, far more recent than me, have been someone that was in the office.
Yeah.
And
when I was in the office, I would take my lunch.
Right.
Yeah.
You were more than capable of understanding, well, Mike, I'm in the groove, but it's lunchtime.
Yes.
And I'm going to go out and Lytton.
Yeah.
Lytton Trail.
Oh, that's it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the Lytton Trail.
I am going to go out and do my walk. Now, would you have been doing it because you were capturing portals along the way?
No.
Right.
Not at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
You would take your lunch.
Yeah.
So how do you know? Somewhere you have a wire that thinks I'm in the groove, so I'm just going to keep pressing the groove.
at home.
Right.
So it feels like it's like my mind says you're at home. You need to do the thing.
Yeah.
While you're.
Yes.
You are at home, and you need to make sure that people realize that you're actually here, still working.
Yeah, that's part of it.
So you don't leave the house.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
But.
Like, I think it was Monday. I was like, oh, I want a coffee. And I go to grab the milk out of the fridge and realize, fuck, it's expired by a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm sketched out on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be like, does it smell?
Right.
On this moment, I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Right.
And I was like, I need a coffee. Like, I don't always say this, but in the moment, I think it was because it was Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't have any coffee. I don't have any milk. All right, I'm going to the store.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 8:45.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It felt weird, but I left the house to run to do a thing for myself so I could make myself a coffee while I was working. Sorry, Dave. But
don't terminate.
It's very much this like moment where I'm like, quick, get to the store,
right?
Park, get in the store, get the thing you need, check out, and go, and hurry back to the house and work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It very much has that sort of feel to it, even though it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
No, because the hour
I
that
get
your 15-minute breaks and your hour-long lunches are afforded to you.
Yeah.
Regardless if you're in the office or remote.
I mean, it might take me 10 whole minutes to run to the store and grab some milk and whatever couple items that I bought, right? 10 minutes. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah.
Everything is fine.
I've spent more time on the toilet.
Right.
So, I mean, honestly, if you put it in perspective,
it's fun.
But it's like a weird mental game, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to get over it. I'm working on it. And it's even, I think it was yesterday, I was like, I just need to go at lunch. And then I feel bad because then I got to put Stanley in his crate while I'm gone.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, all right, buddy, get in your crate. I'm out, going to the gym, and I feel bad because now I've got him locked up in his crate.
Yeah.
And then maybe later that night after we've been home, then he'll have to go back in his crate while we leave the house to go do whatever it is. So there's these moments for me where I'm like, I justify it in a way. And it's never for my own benefit. It's for work or it's for Stan. Or if
this makes more sense. I'm trying to be compassionate for something.
Right.
And then it makes it easy to slide.
Yes.
Personally.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
It's rough.
It is. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that's how it goes.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to get out of that groove other than to like go in the evening, and then in the evening, like it seems like our evenings are full, or we're going to go see the baby, or especially now, we're over at Chandler and Nicole's house constantly because the baby.
Right.
So not constantly, not every day, but like quite a bit.
Yeah.
We go over there quite a bit on the weekends and have dinner or whatever. So it's huh?
Yeah. It's hard to. There's always going to be the hindsight part where you're like,
I should have just.
Should.
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
I could have.
I knew I needed to, but.
Right.
Damn it.
Yeah. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle that I have to figure out how to get around, and I just haven't.
You're not
mentally figured it out.
There's a whole. Everybody fucking works through that equation. For sure. It's hard. For a while. See, when Max was home,
when we had Max,
Mm-hmm.
I could just leave Max in the house. All right, buddy, I'm going for a bike ride.
Yeah.
And I did that almost every day.
Yeah.
Going for a bike ride. I'd be gone for, 35 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't worry about whether Max was going to tear up something in the house or whatever.
Yeah.
And then when Max passed away, that kind of grief was like, and then feeling sort of guilty about going. I don't know. That was really strange. And then Stan shows up, and Stan's a fucking crazy ass motherfucker. And then if I want to go for a bike ride, it's the same as going to the gym. Crate.
Yeah.
And then I feel bad about putting him in the crate while I go ride a bike.
Is that because you don't know, you can't predict what his behavior will be if you're not in the house?
We just don't trust him yet to be in the house.
Okay.
Because he loves to find things to chew on or, I mean, he's a puppy. He's only one. So we just don't trust him yet to be home alone. There's been a couple times, I think Monday I left him out when I ran to the store. I was gone 10 minutes. And then you're like kind of walking in, everything.
What'd you get, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And he was fine?
Yeah, he was fine.
He didn't...
I think because no one's home, he just sort of is like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Okay.
And I think he's only really wild when both of us are home.
Oh.
Because when he's with me by myself, when I'm working, he's chill all day. As soon as Shan comes home, he's fucking crazy.
Well,
literally.
He likes to party.
Yeah, he is. He's a little drug fiend.
He's like, hit me.
Yeah.
Give me them.
But, like I said, I'm not sitting here trying to make excuses. I'm just saying it's like the mental game is a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. You're not unique. Like it is.
Yeah.
Everyone. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I should just get up and do this thing. I've got tons of stuff to do. Do I have to though? I have to do these things, or that walk, that exercise, that gym work, that visit, that thing.
Yeah.
Those chores, those dishes, that yard work. You're like, man, it's so hot outside though.
And then doing something specifically for you or for yourself is that's tough. That's hard sometimes.
That seems like I'm being too selfish.
Right.
But I don't want that burden to be on the dog or the kid or the wife.
Yeah.
I'll just eat that one today.
Yeah.
And then that turns into tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the next day. All of a sudden you're in the pattern that you're trying to correct.
Right.
To what end is compassion starting to be your excuse versus self-health?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, now it's 2 years, 5 years, 1 year, whatever later, and you're like, fuck, I should have. Damn it.
Yes. I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at. At the crossroads of selfishness and compassion. Empathy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Anyway.
We're at time, buddy.
All right. No excuses. We're in time.
No excuses. Excuses. Shit. We've got plenty of storage. We could keep talking.
Yeah, it's true. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Well, congratulations. By the way, I am so happy for you.
Very close.
Yes.
I hope I didn't fuck it by
saying something.
Yes, we're close. We're
right.
very close.
All right.
The famous last words, right? You're like, hey, by the way, next week we'll be like, hey, remember that?
Oh God,
podcast?
I sure hope that's not the case.
Turns out I'm just gonna sell feet pics on Only Dads.
What did I call it for Chandler? Man fans or
man fans? Yeah, only mans.
Only mans. Only mans.
Hot in the gay community, only man's.
All right.
On that note, you should wash your hands.
Wash your ass.
Return the cart.
Wear a helmet.
Stay up to date on your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Check your oil, Tony.
Pick up a broom.
And do the kindness.
And we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.